going to test the new TAYLORMADE today. God. Sorry guys, not today. We're inside today. These things don't half look good. They look absolutely amazing. I've got the 4-iron, the 7-iron and the pitching wedge. I'm going to go through, hit you some golf shots. I'm going to see what they're like on off-centre hits because that's what I do really well. And I'm going to compare them with my Titleist blades. I'm in the market for some new clubs, but I'm not playing as much as I'd like. So I'm thinking these are going to be about perfect. And I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are thinking the same as me. I want something that looks like a player's iron, but I don't want something that feels like a player's iron. Let's get straight to it and see what these bad boys are like. I guess the first place to start is the look. You can see how they've got the kind of look of a player's iron. No point showing you that way. Is they're not too kind of thin sole, but I will show you some close-ups just now. You can see how with the 4-iron and the 7-iron, you've got the little tungsten weighting in there. Now that's positioned perfectly to get you a better MOI. So off-centre hits are going to be a little bit more forgiving. Now that can work really well, but is it going to stop these clubs spinning? Is it going to stop them getting flighted? And am I going to be able to play them, work them around a little bit? Now I'm not a fantastic player by any stretch of the imagination, but I can shape a golf ball, I can hit a draw, I can hit a fade when I want to. I'm going to start with the 7-iron. Let's see how the ball flight reacts just to some normal golf swings. I'm going to start with my old faithful 7-iron. Let's see how this goes. I've hit 3 decent 7-irons there, averaging out around 160, actually 160 on the nose. Let's take the P790 in and see. I'm expecting a big difference here. Let's take a look. P790, 7-iron. And I must say, straight away looking down at the face, it fills me with a bit more confidence. It looks bigger, it looks more forgiving. It doesn't look too big, because that's a big thing, isn't it? Oh, that was a terrible strike. That was really thin. It's gone low and it's gone 165 yards. That might be a sign of things to come. One thing that I'm not overly sure about with these clubs is speed foam. Speed foam. Speed foam. It just sounds like something that you're going to wash your car with really, really quickly. I'm all for technology and I'm all for marketing, but guys, really, speed foam. It's heavy as well. 170 yards. I'm going to hit one more, but I'm pretty much seeing all I need to see on these. I'm not striking this very well, and it's going a long way. Got hold of that one. Yeah, 180 yards. 180 yards with a 7-iron. Well, I'm going to call it a 7.5 iron because it's not really a 7-iron, is it? Lofts on these golf clubs. My Titleist 716 MB 7-iron, that's weighing in at a loft of 35 degrees, okay? 35, that's a fairly true loft. Now, just get rid of that. This TAYLORMADE P790 7-iron is weighing in at a loft of 30.5. That's 4.5 degrees difference. Let's see what the long irons are like. This will be interesting. So I'm going to start with my Titleist 4-iron weighing in at 24 degrees. Of loft, that is, not temperature. That's nice. 190. Which is just about where I'd expect my 4-iron to be, 190. I like that as a number with it. Nice again. Yeah, 188, so 190 is around about my number with the 4-iron. Let's take a look where the P790 4-iron's getting to. 21 degrees aloft. What are you saying? I'm thinking we're over 200 here with a good hit. Speed foam. Yeah, that's okay, that was nice. 209. Speed foam. 209. 4-iron. For me. That'll bottomy. Very bottomy. That's come out lower than Premier League football's morals, that one. And it's still got over 200 yards, 201. That's impressive. That's very impressive. I've almost seen everything I need to see with these ones. Let's have a look at the scoring clubs. Pitching wedges. I'm going to start with my pitching wedge, 47 degrees, then move on to the P790, 45 degrees. Just a nice swing, 134. Oh, that was very nearly a shame. Yeah, 110. I'll discount that one. I'll put it in the video, but I'll discount it for the information. Let's have one more with this. Pretty good. 130. So I expect around about 130 with my pitching wedge. That I'm happy with that as a number. P790. Struck that very nice, 140. The spin rates are lower, but not low enough that I think it's going to kind of not hold a green. As irons go, you know, I'm impressed with these. Definitely bridging that gap between Players Club and a little bit of game improver that I'm looking for. As a coach, I don't get a chance to play that often, and when I play, I want to enjoy it. Otherwise, I'm not going to want to play again. So if you're in the market for kind of a better player's iron, and you want that little bit of forgiveness, you still want it to look really, really sexy. Have I just called a golf club sexy? Anyway, if you're looking for a really, really good looking club, that'll be a bit more PC, won't it? The one little thing that I worry about is I won't be able to go bladed short iron, so P730 short iron, P750 middle iron, P790 long iron, purely because of the lofts. So if you're getting fitted, ask them about that, see if they can tie those in as well. Yeah, that was a nice swing for me as well, 138. You do see the differences, the difference in the pitching wedge and the difference in the lofts of the pitching wedge isn't as much as the difference in the loft of the 7 iron. And kind of the same with the 4 iron as well. So you do see those little distance increments purely down to the loft. Now, the technology in these I'm sure it's playing a part, because I hit a couple of shots there which were very, very poor strikes, even for me. And to be honest, they got out there at a good number. So speed foam that we spoke about at the beginning of the lesson, and made a little bit of a joke about, there may be more in that than what I gave it credit for. So very, very good. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed that as a little review. We're not getting outside because it's white over out there and it's absolutely freezing. I'm sure you'll forgive me for that. If you've enjoyed the review, please subscribe. All my social media links here at the bottom now. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you soon.